Hello everyone. Welcome to Anthropology Analytica. I'm Dr. Arjun Bopanna, your anthropology faculty at InsightsIAS. In today's video, let us try to solve this question, bring out the difference between lineage and clan, and give example. See, this is a very easy question and very commonly asked question in your examination. So this is part of your chapter on kinship. So as you all know that lineage and clan, these are ways in which society organizes itself. And these are basically unilineal descent group. And these are classified on the basis of size. Usually lineage is smaller compared to that of clan. The main difference between the lineage and clan is whether they are able to demonstrate their descent from a common ancestor. So as you know, lineage, clan, phratry, moiety, all these are unilineal descent group, meaning how do we trace our descent from a common ancestor? Okay, so in lineage, you will be able to demonstrate the descent from a common ancestor, whereas in a clan, you will only stipulate that you are a descendant of an ancestor, but you will not be able to trace the descent. So in that context, let's try to understand the difference. So first we'll have to define lineage and clan in about 40 to 60 words. So you can start off your answer by saying that both lineage and clan are unilineal descent groups. And here affiliation of a member to a group is based on descent from a common ancestor. In case of lineage, the descent is can be traced, whereas in case of clan, it can only stipulate. So that will be your introduction. Okay, defining what is lineage, defining what is a clan, and considering both of them are part of unilineal descent group. You can also mention Majumdar and Madan's definition of clan and lineage. So they define clan as a combination of lineage, okay, who may ultimately be traced to a mythical ancestor. So clan, they say, is basically a mythical ancestor, whereas lineage is a human ancestor. Okay, and they also give a diagram. So you can say, if you draw a diagram which says this is a clan, which is made up of several lineages. So A, B, C, and D, these are lineages. All these lineages come together to form a clan. So you need to draw such diagrams, okay, and label it and write figure showing what. Okay, so you draw these diagrams in the introduction to define what is lineage and clan. Next, you will have to bring out the difference between the two with examples, with some anthropological views. So usually when we have, when you have to write difference, we expect you to write it in table. So you can probably use 3 columns. Okay, so here the character based on which you're going to make the difference. Here you can write lineage and here you can write clan. So the character on the basis of which you are going to make the difference shall be written over here. And then the lineage or clan, the comparison has to be made. And in the comparison itself, you write examples. Okay, about various society, right? So that will make your answer complete. And then towards the end, you can always say that, you can bring in contemporary relevance, or you can relate it with other concepts in kinship, like how clan, lineage, or, clan put together becomes a phratry, or the significance of studying lineage and clan from anthropology point of view, or you can give some examples of contemporary time, like in Kasi. Recently, the Kasi Autonomous District enacted a law with respect to lineage, something like that. So in the conclusion, about 2 to 3 lines, even though it is not asked, it's always a good practice to conclude. But don't get obsessed by getting worked up by writing a conclusion, but it's always a good practice to write conclusion in about 2 to 3 sentences. So over here in the next slide here, you can see the difference between lineage and clan. Okay, this is how you are supposed to write the difference. Okay, so lineage is based on demonstrated descent, whereas clan is based on stipulated descent. So as per, then you will write as per Madan and Majumdar. Okay, they say that these ancestors are not even humans. They are mythical ancestors. Okay, and then you give example. For example, among the Santhals, right? You have clans which are named after forests, and they believe forest animals and plants. So they believe their ancestors are plants and animals. And in many other society, like in the Hopi Red Indians, they believe that their ancestors are totems. So they may not be even humans. That is something which you have to mention. Then lineage is part of the clan. So it is made up of several families. So you can draw a diagram, you can show several families who are related to each of them. And it's a type of unilineal descent group composed of several families. Whereas clan consists of two or more lineages, and when lineages and all come together, they constitute a clan. Then kinship in case of lineage can be traced over definite number of generation. It has to be a fixed number of generation. So beyond that, it will be considered as clan. So the kinship is acknowledged over several generation. And sometimes what happens is even the members of the clan will not be aware of each other. Okay, they will not be able to trace their relationship with each other. Then lineage is a small group, and they may reside together in the same house or even adjacent house. So that is why it is always going to act as a corporate group. So day-to-day activities like hunting, gathering, agricultural activities, all these things are taken up by lineage as a group. Whereas clan is very large, and therefore they may not reside with each other, and hence they may not always perform as a cooperative group. So it is so big that they will not be able to congregate on a regular basis. Okay, so lineage it is a corporate or cooperative group, and members of the lineage take part in the day-to-day activities. And one more very important definition, important feature of lineage is it is never a totemic group, and clan is always or most often associated with totemic group. So every clan will have a totem who the members of the totem consider them to be ancestors, and consider them that they are descendant from that. So in all these comparisons, you need to give example. For example, among the Nuers, right, the lineage, they own cattle. Inheritance of cattle takes place through lineage. So it owns property together. So such kind of examples. As a corporate group, you need to explain that not only they perform day-to-day activities like hunting and gathering tribe, members of the lineage go out in search of edible food. Not only that, among the Nuers, a pastoral community, lineage is the unit of ownership. In some society, yes, clan also plays as a corporate group, but in a larger events, like in case of rituals, in case of festivals, in case of marriage, clan members may come together and help each other, but it need not be a corporate group on a day-to-day basis. So like this, you need to bring out the difference between lineage and clan. And then in your conclusion, you can always write that how, lineages and clan are undergoing change due to modern forces. That could be one aspect of it. Or you can relate this lineage and clan with phratry and moiety, and how they are significant unit of social organization in primitive society. So this is how you try to answer this question. Okay, I hope this was useful. In the next video, we shall discuss a concept called as developmental cycle in domestic group. I hope this video was useful. Thank you.